Welcome to my channel Maths Pursuit. Today we will look into the questions from the chapter called polynomials. The given question is factorize 2y to the power 3 plus y to the power 2 minus 2y minus 1. So guys, let us see how we can factorize the given polynomial. Here question has given us this polynomial. Here question has given us 2y to the power 3 plus y to the power 2 minus 2y minus 1. Question has given us this polynomial and question is asking us to factorize. Question is asking us to factorize. That means question is asking us to factorize the given polynomial. Now guys, looking at this polynomial, one can easily say that this is a cubic polynomial. This is a cubic polynomial. Why cubic polynomial? Because the highest factor of y here is 3. So looking at this highest factor of y, we can easily say that this is a cubic polynomial. Now, if this is a cubic polynomial, we very well know that we will be getting 3 factors of y. We will be getting 3 factors of y. If it is a cubic polynomial, we will be getting 3 factors. If it would have been a quadratic polynomial, then we would be getting 2 factors. Now keeping this thing in mind, that is we are going to get 3 factors. Let us move ahead. Let us assign or let py is equal to the given polynomial. That means py is equal to 2y to the power 3 plus y to the power 2 minus 2y minus 1. Now after getting all these things, let us first of all try to find out one factor using factor theorem. First let us find out one factor using factor theorem. So let's see what I am exactly going to do. If you look here, as I told you, we need to first find out one factor using factor theorem. That is, we very well know that the factor theorem says that if pa is equal to 0, then x minus a is the factor of the polynomial px. If pa is equal to 0, then x minus a is the factor of px. Keeping this thing in mind, let us find out this pa. Let us find out where py is equal to, for what value of y pa is equal to or py is equal to 0. Now, in order to do this, let us see how we can do this. Let me tell you. Now, the given polynomial or the polynomial that we have here is py is equal to 2y to the power 3 plus y to the power 2 minus 2y minus 1. This is the polynomial we have. Now let us find out the factor. First of all, let us find out the factor of this constant term. So we are going to find out the factors of minus 1. And the factor of minus 1 is nothing but minus 1 into 1. This is the only factor of minus 1. So what we have, the factor of minus 1 is nothing but we have 1 into minus 1. That means the factor that here we have is plus or minus 1. Now let us test, or now let us find out for what value of y. Py is equal to 0. For what value of y py is equal to 0? Let us move ahead, or let me first consider. Let us first pick up plus 1. Replacing the value of y with plus 1, we are getting 2 into, instead of y, I am just replacing the value of y with plus 1, because here I will test with plus 1 first and then I will test with minus 1. If I get 0 with plus 1, then I will stop here. If I do not get a 0, that means if py is not 0 with 1, then I will move ahead and I will test with minus 1. So p of 1 is equal to 2 into 1 to the power 3 plus 1 into 1 to the power 2 minus 2 into 1 and minus 1. Or I can write p1 is equal to 1 into 3 is 1, so 2 ones are 2, plus 1 to the power 2 is 1, minus 2 minus 1. Or I can write p1 is equal to, putting all the p1 is equal to, all the plus values are here, positive values are together and negative values are together. So 3 minus 3, that is equal to 0. So what we saw that for the value of y is plus 1, we are getting pa is equal to 0 or p1 is equal to 0. So that means I can easily say that. That means we can easily say that y minus a, or I can write so y minus a, that is y minus 1 is a factor of py. Y minus 1 is a factor of py, is a factor of py. Now we are able to find out one factor. So let me write down the original equation. Now I can write down the original equation or the original polynomial, that is py, as py is equal to y minus 1 into something that we do not know, into something, so that we will get this polynomial 2y to the power q plus y to the power 2 minus 2y minus 1. What is this missing value? If I multiply y minus 1 to this one, what is that missing value, so that I can get the missing value. Now let me give you one example. For example, if we have a number, let's say, if I have a number, let's say 18. If I have a number, let's say 18, and if I know that one factor of 18 is 6, the other factor, what is the other factor? We do not know. Let's say we do not know the other factor. How to find out? That means I need to divide this 18 by 6, so that 6 3s are 18. 6 3s are 18. So that I can easily say that, okay, the other factor is 3. Similarly, we need to divide the original. Similarly, we need to divide the original polynomial, that is 2y, that is 2y to the power 3 plus y to the power 2 minus 2y minus 1 by y minus 1. I need to divide this original polynomial with y minus 1. Y minus 1 is the one factor that we got. If I divide this y minus 1, I can fill this blank. I can fill this blank. Let's find out what we are getting for y minus 1. So what should I multiply to this y, so that we can get y to the power 3, 2y to the power 3? The answer is very simple and very straightforward. If I multiply 2y to the power 2 to this y, we are getting 2y to the power 3. That means 2y to the power 2 into y is 2y to the power 3 minus 2y to the power 2 into minus 1 is minus 2y to the power 2. Now let us subtract this one. We very well know how to do a division. So plus symbol will change to minus and minus symbol will change to plus. Plus 2y to the power 3 minus 2y to the power 3, it cancels out, and we are left with y to the power 2 plus 2y to the power 2, which is 3y to the power 2 minus 2y minus 1. This is what we got. What we got? We got 3y to the power 2 minus 2y minus 1. Now again we need to check. For what value, what should I multiply? What should I multiply to this y, so that I can get 3y square, 3y to the power 2. Again the answer is very simple. If I multiply plus 3y, with y, I am going to get 3y to the power 2. And 3y minus 1 is minus 3y. Again we are going to subtract it, minus plus, the symbol changes, plus 3y to the power 2 minus 3y to the power 2 cancels out, and we are left with minus 2y plus 3y is only y minus 1. Again if I multiply plus 1 to the y minus 1, we will get y minus 1. Again we subtract it, the symbol changes, and plus y minus y, it cancels out, minus 1 plus 1, it cancels out, and we are left with 0. That means you could see that we got 2y to the power 2 plus 3y plus 1. So as I told you, we can easily fill this blank, fill this space with this one, 2y to the power 2 plus 3y plus 1. That means if I multiply y minus 1 into 2, if we multiply y minus 1 into 2y to the power 2 plus 3y plus 1, we will be getting the original polynomial, that is this one, this polynomial we will be getting. Now after getting one factor, let us move ahead and find out the other two factors. So for that let me note it down. What we got here? We got py is equal to y minus 1 into 2y to the power 2 plus 3y plus 1. Now this is one factor. Let us put it down like this. This is one factor. And as I told you, if this is a cubic polynomial, we require 3 factors. So we got 1 factor. We will extract, or we will find out 2 more factors. 2 more factors from this quadratic polynomial. Now 2y to the power 2 plus 3y plus 1 is a quadratic polynomial. So we will be getting 2 more factors from this, and this polynomial is of the form ax to the power 2, ax to the power 2, or I can write ay to the power 2 plus by plus c. This polynomial is of the form ay to the power 2 plus by plus c. From this we can identify, from this we can easily say that the value of a, comparing this a to the power 2 plus by plus c with the quadratic polynomial 2y to the power 2 plus 3y plus 1, we can easily say that a is equal to 2, b is equal to 3, and c is equal to 1. Now guys, we are going to solve this one splitting the middle term method. We are going to solve, or we are going to factorize the quadratic polynomial using splitting the middle term. So for that reason, we need to find out 2 numbers, let's say p and q. We need to find out 2 numbers, let's say p and q, where p plus q is equal to b, that is equal to 3, and p into q is equal to ac, that is equal to 2 into 1, that is equal to 2. Where I am getting all these things? I am getting these things from here. B is equal to 3, A is equal to 2, C is equal to 1. So we need to find out 2 numbers P and Q, where P plus Q is equal to 3 and PQ is equal to 2. Now let us find out the factors of these two. So factors. I know guys, we very well know how to factorize a quadratic polynomials. So we are going to find out the factors of 2. The factors of 2 is very simple. 1 into 2, 1 2s are 2, and minus 1 into minus 2 is also 2. That means we got these factors. Now we need to check for what values of, that means we need to check p plus q, are we getting 3? If I add 1 plus 2, I am getting 3. If I multiply, if I add 1 into 2, I am getting 3. If I add 1 plus 2, I am getting 3. If I multiply 1 into 2, I am getting 2. And if I check minus 1, if I check this one, minus 1 and minus 2, if I add, I am getting minus 3. So definitely this is not the required one. The required one is this one. So here we can write p is equal to 1, q is equal to 2, or you can write p is equal to 2, q is equal to 1. Now after getting this value, we can write the original polynomial as py is equal to y minus 1 into 2y to the power 2 plus 3y plus 1. This is the polynomial that we got, and now I can write using the splitting the middle term. I can write this one as y minus 1 into 2y to the power 2 plus y plus 2y plus 1. From where I got all these things? I got all these things by splitting this 3y from this one. 1y, 2y. That means 1y is nothing but this one, and 2y is 2y. Now let us further solve this. If I further solve this, what I am getting, let's check. I can write py is equal to y minus 1 into, taking y as a common, I can write 2 plus 1, and keeping 2 plus 1 as it is, if I multiply plus y this one, keeping 2y as it is, if I multiply this one, so let me put it in this way. Something is wrong here. Let me put it this way. What we have here, y, taking y as a common, I can write this one as 2y plus 1. Now keeping 2y plus 1 as it is, I can write plus 1, because if I multiply 1 with this 2y, I am getting 2y. If I multiply 1 with this 1, I am getting 1. So these are the two things I can write. Or I can write py. Py is equal to, I can write py is equal to y minus 1, and here 2y plus 1 is common, So taking 2y plus 1 out as a common, I am left with y plus 1. I am left with y plus 1. So you could see that we are able to find out the three factors. That is py is equal to y minus 1, 2y plus 1 and y plus 1. So these are the three factors that we got. I can highlight these three factors and we can say that these are the factors. Hope guys you understood this. This is very simple and very straightforward. I took some time to explain you, but you can do it very quickly. But if you people feel that this is a lengthy way of doing this one, feel free to take the other way, whatever you know, which is a shortcut method, you can do it. Please feel free to go ahead and do it, and don't ask me that why you are following this lengthy method. But guys, if you still have any questions on this, you can feel free to ask me in the comment section of this video. And guys, if you really like my videos, please subscribe and let your friends know. If you really like my videos, I would request you to kindly subscribe and also let your friends know. This will motivate me to create similar videos in the future. Thank you. Bye.